A journey doesn't begin when you move. It begins the moment you light it up. We were never built overnight. From one dream machine to riders around the world. This road was paved with trust. Every breakthrough goes beyond engineering. It reshapes trust. We were not made to fall. When trust becomes momentum, awakening evolves to life. The future isn't a solo ride. It's a shared direction. Together, we lead the ride. QJMOTOR. Always forward.
All our distinguished guests, partners and friends from the media all around the world. We are here today, right here at the heart of motorcycle passion and innovation at the EICMA International Motorcycle Show in Milano. So, welcome to QJMOTOR 2025 Global Press Conference to everyone. I'm not hearing you. Welcome to QJMOTOR 2025. That's much better. So, I'm your host for today, Massimo Zonda, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you today here with us. Today, we're not only unveiling new models, but we're also sharing a very bold vision. A vision of a future where technology, design, and passion ride side by side. Since its establishment in 2020, QJMOTOR has spent 5 remarkable years forging a path of technological breakthrough and global expansion, with its products now reaching riders in over 150 countries all around the world and regions. It's rooted in China, but growing to a global family, QJMOTOR has earned international recognition through continuous innovation and product evolution. We have always believed that riding is the spirit of freedom, the courage to explore, the power to innovate, and the belief in pushing beyond limits. Now, we're really delighted to welcome Mr. Marco, QJMOTOR Service Director in Italy. He will be sharing with us an in-depth look at QJMOTOR's
Έρχεται να μας μιλήσει ο κύριος Μάρκο, Service Manager της QJMOTOR Ιταλίας.
We've brought to you this year at EICMA. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to welcome Mr. Marco to the stage. Please.
Welcome to everybody. So let's start with some QJMOTOR history. With nearly 4 decades of development, QJMOTOR was listed in China in 1999 and now operated under Geely Technology Group. The company owned 2 major brands, Benelli and QJMOTOR. QJMOTOR has established a global sales network of over 150 countries and regions, partnering with more than 3,000 overseas dealers and achieving total sales over 30 million motorcycles worldwide.
Η εταιρεία έχει πάνω από 3.000 αντιπροσώπους παγκοσμίως.
Rooted in global markets, QJMOTOR view retail network expansion as the key point the global brand strategy. Every new stores mark a new step toward deeper integration to the international marketplace. Beloved by customers around the world, at the strategic core of the company global expansion, QJMOTOR continues to embrace evolving trends in the motorcycle industry. The brand introduced youthful, stylish and energetic models that everyone
Στην γάμα της η QJMOTOR διαθέτει σπορ μοτοσυκλέτες, όπως το νέο SRK 800RC,
from newcomers and seasoned enthusiasts, and empowering both everyday commuting and the joy of riding. QJMOTOR offer a comprehensive range with engine from 50cc to 1200cc, spanning categories such as
η γκάμα της QJMOTOR διαθέτει μοντέλα με κινητήρες από 50 κυβικά έως και 1200, naked μοτοσυκλέτες, cruiser, sport μοτοσυκλέτες, adventure, scooter, ακόμα και γουρούνες.
We are presenting a lineup of groundbreaking products at this year's EICMA show. So, since 2024, QJMOTOR has participated at the World Supersport Championship in the World Superbike scenario, viewing top level racing as the most rigorous.
Η QJMOTOR συμμετέχει στο Παγκόσμιο Πρωτάθλημα Supersport, όπως γνωρίζουμε.
Continuous learning and interaction, we have refined our sport bike technology, introducing the new SRK 800RC. With the racing DNA, pushing the limits of aerodynamic performance. The all-new SRK 800RC come with the complete design aerodynamics body kit that result of the
Το νέο SRK 800RC διαθέτει ένα νέο fairing, το οποίο έχει μελετηθεί, το οποίο η αεροδυναμική έχει μελετηθεί σε αεροσύραγγο. Έχει συντελεστεί ο πιστέλικος σας 0,268.
Also delivering better downforce and stability on the racetrack. This bike is powered by 800 four-cylinder line, delivering 125 horsepower in the.
Έχει ένα τετρακύλινδρο σειρά κινητήρα με απόδοση 125 ύπων στην έκδοση που κυκλοφορεί. Διαθέτει Brembo ακτινικές τετραπίστονες δαγκάνες, ride by wire, quick shifter, αμφίδρομο και IMU εξαξώνων ώστε να έχει cornering ABS και traction control.
We look ahead for 2026 for the new season of the racing on the World Supersport Championship. The sister, the naked version, is the SRK 800, equipped with the same engine. Will be available in two versions. One will be 98.
Με ίδιο πλαίσιο και κινητήρα, αυτή είναι η naked έκδοση του SRK 800RC, το SRK 800. Επίσης με 125 άλογα. Και αυτή η οθόνη 5 ιντσών με δυνατότητα συνδεσιμότητας.
Riding mode, 3 riding modes, so beginner, standard and sport. Ride by wire, of course, is included as part of the main packaging with the bidirectional quick shifter, also braking system by Brembo and Marzocchi Ford, and the rear shock.
Αναρτήσεις από τη Marzocchi και Brembo σύστημα πέδησης.
So moving to the different categories. So the spirit of cruising, we have the new custom SRV 600 V2 new engine, delivering 50 horsepower. Is now together with the sister with the SRV 600V with the 4-cylinder V engine, developing 69 horsepower. It is already part of our bike available since this year. So new family of rail bikes will include the two models, so the customer are waiting for, is the SRT 500 RX, SRT 800 RX. And the SRT 600 SX is already on the market, but will be delivered with the new electronics packaging. So let's talk about the SRT 800 RX. So new engine, 800 2-cylinder parallel, delivering 95
Το SRT 800 RX έχει έναν δικύλινδρο εν σειρά κινητήρα με 95 άλογα και 8 κιλά ροπής.
21 front inch wheels and 18 rear spoke wheels. Marzocchi full equipped and Brembo for the braking system. The fork is, of course, is an upside down fork with the 20 to 200 millimeter of travel. Sorry. Also, we include for the first time the rear link with the progressive link, so it's another big step of improvement. Factory fog lamp is standard equipment, and the 800 is equipped with the ride-by-wire system, quick shift and traction control at 3 riding modes. The TFT will be 7 inch in vertical position. Cruise control is included too, and tire pressure and temperature monitoring and mirroring from the dashboard. Too much forward. Okay, sorry. The SRT 500 has a new engine.
Έχουμε ένα νέο δεκύλινδρο κινητήρα για το SRT 4.5 RX με 47 άλογα. Τροχή 21-18 εμπρός πίσω, ανεστραμμένο πυρούνι της Marzocchi και αμορτισέρ με μοχλικό. Θα έχει 18 λίτρα χωρητικότητα στο ντεπόζιτο στο 4.5. Διαθέτει στον στάδιο εξοπλισμό προβολής ομίχλης και TFT οθόνη 5 ιντσών κάθετα τοποθετημένη. Στο στάδιο εξοπλισμό διαθέτει πλοήγηση και σύστημα TPMS.
SRT 600 SX maintains the same engine of this year with the 554 cc with the 56 horsepower, but introducing the new electronics of the ride-by-wire packaging. So we'll have like 3-map riding control, quick shift control bidirectional, and the traction control, and also the cruise control.
Το νέο SRT 600SX θα έχει και cruise control και ride-by-wire.
So the SFT 900 is a sidecar. It's very particular type of motorcycle. The engine is 900 cc 2-cylinder parallel with a 93 horsepower. We have a 6-gear, 5-gear forward and 1-gear reverse. This is important. Manual parking system and 24 liter of fuel tank. as a comfort ergonomic seating, tire pressure monitoring, and seat warming and heated grip included. This isn't just ordinary motorcycle, it's something different where you can enjoy the ride with your friends in a new type of ride. Okay, this is a very new, totally new family for QJMOTOR brand. It's the off-road racing orientation product. We introduced the Cove 450X is the enduro version, and SRT 456 is the rally version. Both equipped with the one-cylinder 450cc. So let's start with the 450X. The weight of this bike is only 134 kilograms, sorry. 310 millimeter ground clearance, so it's oriented just for racing, and almost 6 horsepower for as a performance. The rally version has a 32 liter of a fuel tank, so is for oriented to rally version. The front fork is 48 millimeter, upside down, of course full adjustable, and adjustable preload, high speed and low speed compression with full link progressive for both versions. So let's move to the scooter family. The new SQ 350 will be part of the family where we have already the SQ 16 is 125, the SQ 200 is the 200cc, already on our market. 29 horsepower, 16-inch wheels, lower chassis, and 2-lever seat. Full LED lighting setup, and the tall with screen will be standard. We have traction control, of course ABS system, and 5-inch TFT display. Is also equipped with the front dash cam, tire pressure monitoring, and smart key. Okay, new technology, new quality standard. It's my great honor to join you in unveiling this remarkable milestone. Let's have a look. The new factory for QJMOTOR is situated in the eastern region of Wailing, Zhejiang province. Sorry for the Chinese pronunciation. QJMOTOR all-new smart factory officially went into the full operation this October. As a new generation of automated production hub,
Το νέο εργοστάσιο της QJMOTOR στην Tianjin ξεκίνησε να λειτουργεί τον Οκτώβριο 2025. Έχει επιφάνεια 53 εκταρίων και η δυνατότητα παραγωγής φτάνει τις 1 εκατομμύριο μονάδες ετησίως.
QJMOTOR new smart factory is more than a production base. It's a collaborative ecosystem that unites research, manufacturing, testing and daily life. Each parts work in synergy, empowering one another to create an efficient, high quality and seamless product network. By upgrading our motorcycle production line through intelligent transformation, we have introduced flexible manufacturing, autonomous mobile robots and digital twin technology. This innovation enables end-to-end quality traceability, cutting defect rates by more than 90%, and reducing all the response time from 7 days to under 48 hours. Dramatically strengthening QJMOTOR global competitiveness. Through full automation of sorting, transportation and warehousing, our intelligence logistics system delivers high density storage and seamless inbound and outbound operation. The result is a precise, efficient and highly responsive modern logistic ecosystem that drives the next generation of smart manufacturing. Empowered by advanced process including flexible fraction rollers lines, intelligent tooling, servo presses, and automated gloving system. QJMOTOR new factory achieve precision manufacturing and zero defect performance in critical procedure. This innovation have boosted production efficiency by 80% and accelerated delivery by 20%. Setting a new benchmark of smart manufacturing excellence. Through the integration of world-class suppliers and the establishment of a stringent management mechanism, QJMOTOR continuously refined its supply network to raise components, quality and ensure unmatched product reliability. This effort power our pursuit of excellence and create the ultimate riding experience for every rider. Today we warmly welcome partners from around the world to visit and share in this milestone of progress. Thanks to everybody.
Thank you so much, Marco, for your inspiring presentation. Very precise, let's say. You showed us the powerful synergy between the technology and the innovation that defines QJMOTORs. Moving forward, QJMOTOR will keep creating motorcycles that are much more younger, trendier, and bursting with energy, shaping the future of riding all over the world. Every leap we make is powered not only by the technological innovation, but also by the soul of the design. You can say something like this: if the technology gives the machine its power, then the design is what gives the power a soul. So, to talk more about the soul, let's give a warm round of applause to welcome Mr. Adrian Morton to the stage and to Mr. Paolo Bianchi, please.
Okay, so good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the QJMOTOR presentation. To my right I have Paolo Bianchi, myself, Adrian Morton, and we are responsible for the projects that we're going to show you right now. So, this is a sum of many months of hard work to not only develop motorcycles, but to create something special in order to almost give a direction for the future for the QJ brand, because just designing a motorcycle is not sufficient in a very, very competitive market. We have to go far beyond this. Even with the presentation today, we were heavily involved in how these bikes are presented, because it's fundamental these brands come across in a very, very innovative way. It's not enough just to do some sketches for a bike anymore. So, I am very proud to be here today, as my colleague as well, Paolo, to be here to present these projects. They are the sum of a very long, intense work, but I'm incredibly proud to be here today to present them to you. So, we begin with one of the 5 bikes we are going to show. To my left, the SRK 300A. So now we'd like to unveil the 300A. Okay, so we start with the baby today, and then work up from there. So as you can see, we've designed this naked bike that basically is all about agility and urban freedom, and the shares a new direction for the brand identity, the brand DNA. It takes some inspiration from previous motorcycles that we have developed, from the 1000 RAW 4-cylinder bike. And basically, as you can see, we've tried to maintain the very distinctive proportions, a very dynamic impact, and also graphically taking advantage of this the red floating bodywork on the black substructure. This will follow through, as you will see a little bit later, onto the Bravo, which is the sports bike. One of the key visual elements of the bike is a distinctive air outlet. What we try to do with every bike is create signatures on the bike that make it distinctively QJ. So we are not trying to emulate other brands, we are trying to make elements that will follow through and also be developed into the future as stylistic signatures. So one of the key signatures is this hexagonal outlet that sharpens and it gives it an aggressive stance from the side view. So every detail is crafted to reflect the strong character of this bike. As you can see, obviously it's a very small cylinder bike, but the presence of the bike itself is quite big. And there's not, just because the the capacity is quite small, it doesn't mean that the bike cannot have a strong identity in the context when it's parked up to give it a good impact when you see the bike. To kind of connect to this, the powertrain provides over 30 horsepower and is in a very lightweight package of 148
Το 300 αρκεί αποδίδει πάνω από 30 άλογα.
So that concludes the first presentation. Now I hand you over to Paolo Bianchi.
Προχωράμε στο δεύτερο μοντέλο που θα παρουσιαστεί.
Good afternoon to everyone. Thank you very much for your presence here, and thank you very much to QJ for the fantastic opportunity. Now I present to you the sister of the naked bike, the 300 SRI R1. This is the 300cc sport bike. It's designed in your emotion through its bold visual identity, rooted in QJMOTOR signature style. The journey began with a modern, high-performance silhouette inspired by racing bikes. When the project development refined the design to align with the DNA of 300cc vehicle, adding racing-inspired elements like the aerodynamic outlet and winglets, inspired directly by MotoGP. This winglet is not just for looks. They introduce the aerodynamic force and performance and are carefully supported across our sport bike range to create a cohesive and aggressive look of the bike. The bike compact powertrain layout creates a striking contrast between inner and outer surface of the bike, giving a sense of lightness and agility. This theme continues in the rear, where the matching seat and the fuel tank seem to float above a sleek black monocoque, emphasizing a clean and minimalist aesthetic. The sculpted fuel tank and the rider compact position foster a true connection and an immersive experience that makes you feel one with the bike. At the front, you notice a distinctive fold element for DRL element with integrated turn signal, clean, sharp.
Βλέπουμε μπροστά DRL με ενσωματωμένα flash. Το μοντέλο έχει και winglets που προσθέτουν κάθετη δύναμη. Βλέπουμε στο δίσκο εμπρός έναν αεραγωγό ψήξης, ενώ στο πίσω μέρος υπάρχει μονόμπρετσο ψαλίδι.
Seamless integrate into the number plate, is minimalist, racing inspired.
Στο πίσω μέρος υπάρχει ένας προβολέας, ο οποίος είναι κάθετος και έχει εμπνευστεί από τη Φόρμουλα 1 και είναι ενσωματωμένος πάνω στη βάση της πινακίδας.
as bike combines sportness with everyday practicality. Okay, this bike is the sister, measures the fairing of the American, and this is a new project for 2025 for QJMOTOR.
Okay, so onwards to the third presentation for today, which is the Rhino. We've given this bike a name and an identity and a cool logo as well, which is something that is quite unique, I think, for this brand. And I will show you a quick video.
Έρχεται τώρα η τρίτη παρουσίαση της Rhino, η οποία είναι μια adventure μοτοσυκλέτα.
So here it is, the Rhino 900. So this beast is built to dominate the streets with its raw power and the new 900 three-cylinder engine.
Διαθέτει τον νέο τρικύλινδρο κινητήρα 900 κυβικών. Η τρικύλινδρη διάταξη είναι μια νέα διάταξη για τα μοντέλα της QJMOTOR και είναι μια πλατφόρμα που ανοίγει πολλές δυνατότητες. Σε αυτή την κατηγορία υπάρχει μεγάλος ανταγωνισμός.
We will have something that will be more than adequate to meet the competition. So as you can see, its striking silhouette instantly grabs your attention. You know, the proportions of the bike is very much volume forward and keeping the rear end of the bike very, very clean.
Φαίνεται πως ο μεγαλύτερος όγκος μοτοσυκλέτας έρχεται προς τα εμπρός, ώστε να είναι η ουρά πιο λιτή και πιο λεπτεπίλεπτη.
We really aim to have also a layering of the fairings, which not only protects the rider, but creates a very, very interesting management for the hot air. Because obviously,
έχουν σχεδιάσει το fairing λαμβάνοντας υπόψη και το πώς θα απομακρύνεται η ζέστη του κινητήρα από τον αναβάτη.
As you can see, the muscular front view is enhanced by the very aggressive, expressive air intakes, giving it a somewhat, minimalist but an aggressive, sort of instantly recognizable silhouette. We have made a point to bring the headlights down into the bodywork to make the front face of the bike very distinctive with the DRLs.
Οι προβολές βρίσκονται λίγο πιο χαμηλά από τα DRL, ώστε να κρατάει η μοτοσυκλέτα την ταυτότητα της QJMOTOR στο σχεδιασμό. Διαθέτει TFT οθόνη 8 inch σε κάθετη προβολή.
But you will obviously have a full transmission of the information. And another big important factor is the management of the luggage. The rear of the bike has a built-in element, which basically means that when the luggage is not on the bike, you've got two distinctive looks. So you keep a very clean look when you have no luggage on the bike, but then you can, the elements fold down to allow you to attach the luggage without any auxiliary fairings or brackets. So it keeps the rear end of the bike very clean when you're using the bike without luggage. And I think this is a key point because this bike will be used not only for touring, but also for fun and going to work in the morning. So,
Δέθεται ένα έξυπνο σύστημα όπου όταν αφαιρείς τις πλένες βαλίτσες η ουρά παραμένει πιο ευπαρουσιαστή και δεν έχει ογκώδη εξογκώματα.
It's a kind of legend in the making, just something very special for the road. I think, as I said before, when this bike is launched on the market, it will dominate its own identity immediately because it doesn't follow the trends of this current segment. So here we are, the Rhino 900. Thank you.
Okay. The 4x that we present today is a 500cc, is SRK 500RR. This bike is super sport, old, compact, and very, very distinctive. It stands out in the medium displacement segment, crafted for riders who demand nothing but the best.
And here's a video.
Sorry.
Just to bring that in.
Sorry.
Τώρα βλέπουμε το βίντεο παρουσίασης του SRK 4.5RR.
The 500 SRK 500cc, a new sport bike in the family of.
Συνεχίζουμε τις παρουσιάσεις. Μείνετε συντονισμένοι.
Very